What's up, guys? Welcome back to Day 35, the channel dedicated to helping men divorce after 35 or looking for a relationship again after the age of 35, get back on their feet when it comes to creating meaningful relationships that they want to be a part of. So today we're going to be talking about signs that you are in a relationship with a narcissistic woman. First off, we got to understand what narcissistic means. And there is a term for this. It's called Narcissistic Personality Disorder, NPD. Right now, what is this? Narcissistic personality disorder means that the person who is diagnosed with this, or you suspect of having these traits that we are about to speak about, has a grand sense of self-importance. They lack empathy, and they think that this shit don't stink. Do all of us as human beings have a little bit of narcissistic personality disorder in us? Yes, you are your best advocate for yourself, right? So all of us do have some of this in us, right? But we're talking about the people that take it to the extreme. Here are 6 signs that you're in a relationship with a narcissistic person. Sign number 1 is they have an extravagant sense of self-importance. I always like to bring examples back to what I've experienced, right? My dad is the most narcissistic person I have ever met, like the most narcissistic person I've ever met, right? And this dude thinks that he is still so important. He used to be worth a couple $1 million, and today he isn't worth anything, but he still thinks that people should worship the ground that he walks on, right? So I'll tell you a story. His prostate levels were pretty high, right? He was on the verge of like prostate cancer. And then he started this treatment, right? The levels came down, and my mom, she didn't act like she was elated that it happened. Now, mind you, him and my mom, they're not together, right? Because he's a narcissist. And because she didn't act like she was over the moon or over the stars or jumping for joy, he got mad because of her lack of excitement for his prostate cancer levels going down, right? And mind you, they're not together. They have no ties except for us as their children, all right? And this dude even went as far as to threaten not paying the school fees of my niece, right? Now, my sister, she's unemployed because she lives in Trinidad, and my mom and dad said, hey, you ain't gonna go to work because we'll take care of the children. Because of the state of how the crime is in Trinidad, things aren't safe, right? So the plan was to keep her kids at home, right? So that way they don't have to risk going out there, right? And my dad and my mom came up with this plan that they're gonna take care of the kids. Because my mom didn't show excitement to his cancer levels going down, he threatened to stop paying school fees of my niece, right? All because he didn't get the praise that he wanted, right? So that's just one example. Another example could be like a narcissist would like wash the dishes today and want to get praise for that, right? For doing simple shit that they should be doing. And when you don't praise them for that, they're all mad, panties all up in a bunch, right? So that's sign number 1. Sign number 2 that you're in a relationship with a narcissistic woman is she lacks empathy. This generally means like whatever you're going through, they seem to think that that is less important than what they have going on. If your feelings are hurt, or if they themselves, the narcissistic person, tend to hurt your feelings, right? That is not important. They tend to lack that empathy, right? Now, again, my father being the most narcissistic person that I've ever come across, when anybody's feelings were hurt or they were going through a bad state or whatever, he wouldn't like come around and say, hey, what can I do? Understand how you're feeling. He would just jump to say, stop crying. Men don't cry. I don't like to see people crying. Don't come around me with that, right? That's how he would act. And that made people not want to be around him whenever they were feeling a certain way, right? Or he would have advice, but his advice would always be how he did better for himself, right? Thinking that we should take examples of what he went through, right? When the time and the place, right, of what he went through had nothing to do with the time and the place of what the other person's going through. That's number 2. They lack empathy. Sign number 3 that you're in a relationship with a narcissistic woman is they put power and success above all, right? Now, they already have a grand sense of self-worth, right? And what they accomplish or what they want to accomplish, they put that above anyone else, and they're willing to walk over anyone to make sure that that happens. You see a lot of narcissistic women, they would use men to get what they want. They would use men to get positions that they want to get into, right? They would use men to get the glam that they want. Hair done, nails done, bags, money, rent paid. This is what narcissistic women do, right? So if you're in a relationship and all you're hearing is gimme, 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 gimme. All right, I want these shoes. I want my nails done. I want my hair done. I want to go for a night out with the girls, right? Can you finance that, right? Or I have this business that I want to start, right? I got to do this business right here. Can you fund it? And then they turn around when you need dinner or breakfast, they can't do it because they don't have time to do that for you. That's sign number 3, that you're in a relationship with a narcissistic woman, all right? Power and success comes before everything, and you got to finance it. Which brings us to sign number 5 that you're in a relationship with a narcissistic woman is she's going to exploit you, right? Again, ask for bags, right? Purses, eyelashes done, nails done, right? If you're in a position of power, she's going to want to use that to better herself, right? Say like, you know, a powerful person that can get strings pulled for her, she's going to want to meet that person. And if you think she's going to act in a way that is going to embarrass you and you don't want her to meet that person or that connection that you have because you think that is going to make that relationship fail that you have with that person, she's going to seek offense to it, right? She's going to take offense to it. And then it's up to you as a man to act however you're going to act on it, right? Whether you're going to allow it or whether you're going to kick her to the curb. Sign number 6 that you're in a relationship with a narcissistic woman is arrogance, right? This feeling of entitlement, this feeling that they deserve special treatment, right? You see these women out here, they're like 5, 6s, 3s, thinking that they deserve a man who makes 6 figures, right? And he should take care of the kids, right? This over sense of entitlement and arrogance that they ain't gonna settle for less, right? If you're with that type of woman who is like, you need to take care of her and she needs to give nothing back, that's how you know that you're in a relationship with a narcissistic person, right? A narcissistic woman. Now, always come back to my dad because like I said, he's the most narcissistic person that I know of, right? He would do the bare minimum for all of us, but we should go above and beyond for him. My mom would wash his clothes, make sure he had food to eat, right? He would ask us as kids to come rub his back, take his shoes off, shit like that. And if you opposed him, you told him that you were too tired to get it done, or like you just try to make up an excuse, because no big man should be treated like that, or have his children treating him like that. Taking off your shoes and rubbing your back for what? So that's it right there, right? That's your 6 signs that you are in a relationship with a narcissistic person. If you like the video, found it informative, I want you guys to comment down below what are some of the things that you guys went through, right? And let's open up a discussion, all right? If you don't do that, then I can't really make you do it, but it'd be nice if you did do it. And if this video helps you, give it a thumbs up. so that way more people could get to see it. All right, stay safe, take it easy, talk to you guys later. Peace.